util. Can everybody see the slide?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so it is basically the unit of utility, just like a unit of weight is kg, a unit of height is meter. So util is also a unit of utility. This helps us to measure the utility a consumer receives from consuming a good or service. This is something which is imaginary, it is not real, it's hypothetical. Because in reality, তুমি আসলে কতটুকু satisfaction পাচ্ছ সেটার উপর একটা specific number place করা খুবই difficult. This is not something that you can see or feel, that you can touch. It doesn't exist in reality. This is something you can just feel, you can experience. So the idea is that even though it's imaginary, the way utility behaves, আমাদের util কি increase হচ্ছে না decrease হচ্ছে as consumption goes, this is more or less the same for all consumers. Actual valueটা হয়তো measure করা যায় না, so আমরা তখন imaginary values use করি, but the way it behaves is something that is more or less predictable and quite common among consumers. So this is just to help us understand the idea. That's why we have created this imaginary unit of measurement. So আমাদের goal হচ্ছে as a consumer, I want to consume in such a way, I want to have, let's say if I'm consuming 3 different goods X, Y, Z, I need to consume them in such a way that together they give me the highest utility possible. আমাদের এমন ভাবে X, Y, Z এর অ্যামাউন্ট গুলো চুজ করে নিতে হবে যে একসাথে আমি কনজিউম করছি এই যে 3টা গুড, they are giving me the highest utility that is possible. So this collection of goods and services, this is known as a consumption bundle. It basically includes all the goods and services that an individual consumes. For example, my consumption bundle, let's say this week my consumption bundle has 2 pairs of jeans, 1 dozen of apples, let's say 2 Uber rides. That is my consumption bundle. These are the different goods and services I'm consuming this week. For you, your consumption bundle may be different. The goal is, if I have multiple consumption bundles, which one should I select? The goal is whichever one gives me the highest utility. এই যে decisionটা নিচ্ছি about how to consume goods and services, it is based on utility, the satisfaction I receive. So আমাদের কাছে কিছু consumption bundle থাকবে. Consumption bundle is all the goods and services that I am consuming. And with that information, I'm going to figure out how much utility I get from this consumption bundle. And therefore, should I choose this consumption bundle or not? Should I have 2 pairs of jeans, 1 dozen of apples, and 2 Uber rides in my consumption bundle or not? Or should I choose a different one? Let's say 3 pairs of jeans, 1 Uber ride, and half a dozen of apples. Is that a better option for me? যেটা আমাকে বেশি ইউটিলিটি দিবে আমি সেটাই চুজ করব। সবাই কি ফলো করতে পারছে?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So এখানে আমরা যখন ডিসিশন নিচ্ছি about what to consume and how much, we are actually going to bring into the idea of marginal analysis. আমরা দেখেছিলাম marginal analysis কি? We are making small changes by 1 unit in our behavior. So in order to relate to this, think about when you go to a buffet. আমরা যখন রেস্টুরেন্টে যাই, there is a buffet. Buffetটা কি? As much as you can eat, you're just going to pay once, right? You're just going to pay at once and you can eat as much as you can. That's the whole point of a buffet, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Kintu, some may think, okay, why isn't the restaurant owner not going out of business? The reason is, as human beings, as consumers, we have a limit, right? Maybe after the first plate, I am getting some satisfaction. আমার কিছু utility আমি পাচ্ছি. Then I take another plate. Then I take another plate. যত আমরা প্লেট নিচ্ছি তত কি হচ্ছে? আমাদের ইউটিলিটিটা, আমাদের যে স্যাটিসফ্যাকশনটা কমছে না নাকি বাড়ছে? What's happening? কমছে, right? That's why we stop somewhere. We don't just keep eating and eating like crazy people, right? The second plate will give me slightly little less happiness than the first plate. The third plate will give me a little less happiness than the second plate, and so on. That's the reason why, as consumers, what are we doing? We are trying to see আমাদের second plate থেকে কতটুকু utility পাচ্ছি. Okay, after I've had the second plate, third plate থেকে আমি কতটুকু utility পাবো? এখানে কি marginal analysis হচ্ছে যে আমি যে ইউটিলিটিটা পাচ্ছি from one more plate, is it actually helping my situation or is it making it worse? That's how we make a decision. So এখানে আমরা দুই ভাবে ডিসিশন মেকিং দেখব। একটা হচ্ছে টোটাল ইউটিলিটি ক্যালকুলেট করে আমাদের কাছে কিছু বান্ডলস থাকবে, দেন আমরা ডিসাইড করব যে which bundles to choose. আরেকটা হচ্ছে that we will use marginal analysis. So here we have to bring in the concept of marginal utility. We'll see what that is. Before that, we have to look at something known as the utility function. Utility function is nothing but the relationship between total utility and the amount of the good or service that we are consuming. আমাদের আইডিয়া কি, আমাদের কনজাম্পশনের সাথে যতটুকু আমরা কনজিউম করছি তার সাথে সাথে আমাদের ইউটিলিটিটা চেঞ্জ হবে। It depends, the utility depends on what we are consuming. So we want to see how our utility behaves as we consume. So in order to see that, we need to look at something known as the utility function. Now, one thing to always remember is utility জিনিসটা আসলে subjective. Subjective বলতে বোঝানো হচ্ছে that it varies from person to person, and therefore we cannot compare between utility. So what satisfaction or happiness or utility you receive from one apple may be different from the utility that I received from the same one apple. Shall we follow করছে?
Yes, ma'am.
So because utility is subjective, it's different from person to person. একজন একভাবে ইউটিলিটিকে actually feel করে from the same good. We don't compare it between people. We don't compare it between consumers. We only focus on how utility behaves with consumption. And generally, it's the same way for almost all consumers and all goods and services. So let's look at the utility function. Ekhane you have this consumer who is consuming clams. Clam is a seafood. It's a type of a seafood. Amra dekhte chai, as she consumes more and more clams, what happens to her total utility from consuming clams? Or the satisfaction ta shetar ki hocche? So ekhane, let's focus up to this much. We want to see the relationship between quantity of clams, quantity bolte bujhachi quantity of consumption, ami kototuku consume korchi, and the utility, total utility from clams. Utility is measured in utils. So ekhane whatever the number is, etar unit hocche util. This is imaginary numbers. So when she consumes, let's say, no clams, obviously she's going to get no utility from it. Ami ja consume korbo na tar theke to ami kono satisfaction pabo na. That means if there are 0 clams, she gets 0 utils of satisfaction from it. Now, let's say she consumes 1 clam. From that 1 clam, she is going to get 15 utils of utility. Similarly, let's say now she consumes 2 clams. Ekhon total consumption koyta hocche, tar consumption bundle e ekhon 2টা clam ache. 2টা clam theke she কতটুকু utility পাচ্ছে? 28 utils. When she has 3 clams in her bundle, she experiences 39 utils of satisfaction. When she has 4 clams in her bundle, she experiences 48 utils of satisfaction. So এখানে কি হচ্ছে, যত আমাদের consumption বাড়ছে ততই আমাদের total utility বাড়ছে, right? Can you see?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, we'll see that in this example, actually there's a point where the utility actually falls. We'll talk about it later on. But generally আমরা যত consume করি আমাদের একটু করে total utility বাড়তে থাকে. We get some satisfaction from every time we are consuming something. So that means if I draw it in a diagram, এখানে কি total utility টা depends on the quantity of my consumption. Quantity change হলে total utility change হচ্ছে. So আমাদের quantity of the good that we are consuming, quantity of clams will be plotted in the horizontal axis, in our x-axis, and the total utility, which is measured in utils, will be plotted in our vertical axis, our y-axis. আমাদের কাজকে এখন আমরা এটাকে প্লট করব। So we have up to 9 clams here, so at least up to 9 points থাকতে হবে আমাদের horizontal axis এ. They are equally gapped, so 9 points is not a lot. They can be easily drawn in a diagram. Whereas আমাদের total utility আমরা জানছি দেখছি যে the highest is 64. So we should have at least up to 64 or 65 units on our vertical axis. So এখানে 10 unit করে দেখিয়েছে. You can also have gaps of 5 units. There's enough space in your copy, you can do that. So how do we plot it? Very easy. আমাদের কাজ কি দেখতে হবে, when there is 0 clams, there is 0 total utility. So that means the curve will start from this point. 0, both are 0. 0 clams and 0 total utility. From 1 clam, she gets 15 utils of utility. So এখানে হচ্ছে আমাদের 1 clam and 15 is somewhere between 10 and 20. So this will be our second point. From 2 clams, she gets 28 utils of satisfaction. So this is where 2 clams are. So 28 would be slightly below 30 here. So this is our second point. Similarly, from 3 clams, she gets 39 newtons of satisfaction. This is where 3 clams are, and somewhere here is 39. এভাবে করে আমরা প্রতিটা basically pair of our coordinates, which is quantity of clams and total utility, কে আমরা plot করব. Once we plot it, we're going to see that we have a curve that generally slopes upwards. Reason is, as I consume more, I get more utility. Total utility আমার বাড়তে থাকবে। যত আমি কনজিউম করছি, প্রতিটা নতুন ইউনিট থেকে কিছুটা ইউটিলিটি অ্যাড হচ্ছে আমার এক্সিস্টিং ইউটিলিটিতে। So that's why total utility tends to rise with consumption. এই কার্ভটাকে বলি ইউটিলিটি ফাংশন। সবাই বুঝতে পারছে?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So now comes the question of what happens to my marginal utility. এখন what's important is we want to look at marginal utility. Where should I stop my consumption? আমি কি 9টা ক্ল্যামই কনজিউম করব, 8টা নাকি 7টা নাকি so on. So in order to do that, we ask ourselves, after I have consumed 1 clam, should I consume the second clam or not? The question is, how does the second clam change my existing total utility? If I have already had 3 clams, should I have the 4th clam or not? The question is, how does the 4th clam change my total utility? Does it help to increase my total utility? Does it have to decrease my total utility? If it is increasing my total utility, by how much? That's what we want to know, because we want to make a decision on how many clams I actually want to consume. So in order to do that, I'm a marginal decision making kore thaki. If I have 1 more clam, how does it affect my current situation? So in order to do that, we need to calculate something known as the marginal utility. That every time I have 1 more clam, how much utility am I receiving from that clam? That is the marginal utility. Every additional unit of consumption থেকে কতটুকু utility পাচ্ছি? That's the marginal utility of that unit of consumption. If I have already had 6 clams, I should ask myself, what is the utility I will get from the 7th clam? Because ঠিক ততটুকু utility দিয়ে আমার current যে total utility টা change হবে. If I have already had 6 clams, I should ask myself, by how much will my total utility now change if I have the 7th clam? 7th clam থেকে কতটুকু utility আমি পাবো? That's the marginal utility of the 7th clam. সবাই কি বুঝতে পারছে এটা?
Yes, miss.
Okay. So in order to do that, our marginal utility of any good is actually calculated by this ratio, the change in the total utility divided by the change in the quantity of consumption. So that means new total utility minus old total utility divided by new quantity minus old quantity. So change in total utility divided by change in quantity of consumption. So here, let's find how the marginal utility has been calculated. So once I decide to have the first clam, by how much is my total utility changing? আমাদের যখন 0 clams ছিল, what was the total utility? যখন 0 clams ছিল, দেখা যাচ্ছে টেবিলটা 0. So when we were consuming, so আমাদের quantity of consumption যখন 0 ছিল, total utility was also 0 joules. এখন আমরা 1 unit consume করছি, এখন আমার quantity হচ্ছে 1. What is the total utility now from this first unit? What's the total? 15 joules. So I want to see এই যে 1 more unit টা consume করার জন্য what happened to my total utility. So what are we going to do? We're going to calculate the marginal utility for the first clam. এই ক্ল্যামটা থেকে কতটুকু utility পাচ্ছি, additional utility? So that will be total utility, the new total utility from the first clam, which is 15 joules, minus total utility from 0 clams, which is 0, divided by the current quantity, which is 1 clam, minus 0 clams. So this is 15 joules. That means the marginal utility from the first clam is 15 joules. When I have the first clam, it adds 15 utils to my total utility, যেটা 0 ছিল। That's why কিন্তু ফার্স্ট ইউনিটে আমাদের টোটাল ইউটিলিটি আর মার্জিনাল ইউটিলিটি সেম থাকে। সবাই এটা বুঝতে পারছে?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
Okay.
ma'am.
If I want to, after I have the first clamp, I'm asking myself, should I have the second clamp? So আমরা দেখব, if I have the second clamp, how does it change my total utility? Therefore, what is the marginal utility of the second clamp? So same way, marginal utility কি? Change in total utility by change in quantity. তাহলে এটা কি হবে? Change in total utility. So from 2 clamps, the total utility we are getting is 28 utils. So 28 minus from 1 clamp we got 15 utils. Quantity key 2 minus 1. So this is going to be 13 utils. So from the second clamp, the consumer enjoys 13 utils of satisfaction. So she যখন second clampটা consume করছে, it is increasing her current total utility by 13 utils. So এখানে কি হচ্ছে, the good thing about this example is your consumption is always changing by 1 unit, 0 to 1, 1 to 2, 2 to 3, 3 to 4, 4 to 5 এভাবে করে। That's why এই যে আমাদের ফর্মুলাটা change in total utility by change in quantity, a change in quantity in this example is always 1, right? 1 unit করে চেঞ্জ হচ্ছে always, 1 unit করে বাড়ছে। শুনতে পাচ্ছি সবাই?
Yes, miss.
Okay, so because your quantity is always changing by 1 unit, you really don't need to do this. Your dividing by 1 is basically unnecessary. It's the same thing. All you have to do is find the difference between the total utility. যখন আমাদের কোয়ান্টিটিটা অলওয়েজ 1 ইউনিট করেই চেঞ্জ করছে, এই যে আমাদের ফর্মুলাটা চেঞ্জ ইন টোটাল ইউটিলিটি বাই চেঞ্জ ইন কোয়ান্টিটি, you really don't have to do the division below. Denominator দরকার নাই because it will always be 1. If it doesn't change by 1 unit, then you need to use this formula, otherwise you'll be wrong. Suppose it changed by 2 units করে করে চেঞ্জ হচ্ছে, তখন কিন্তু নিচে আমাদের কোয়ান্টিটিটা ডিভাইড করতে হবে, divided by 2 করতে হবে, না হলে will be wrong. So here all you are doing is just subtracting the old from the new one. So for example, if I had to find the marginal utility for the 5th clamp, কিভাবে বের করব? Total utility from 5 clamps minus total utility from 4 clamps. So 55 minus 48 gives you 7. So the marginal utility from the 5th clamp is 7 utils. যখন সে 5th clampটা কনজিউম করবে, সে ইন টোটাল সেই 5th clamp থেকে 7 utils satisfaction পাবে। তাহলে আমাদের এক্সিস্টিং টোটাল ইউটিলিটি থেকে আরো 7 utils অ্যাড হবে। এটা সবাই বুঝতে পারছে?
Yes.
Okay. Now, what do you notice about marginal utility? Is there something that you notice about it? The pattern কি বোঝা যাচ্ছে?
It is downward.
It is decreasing. The marginal utility is actually decreasing. And that's the reason why, even though total utility is upward sloping, it becomes flatter and flatter and flatter every time. It becomes, এটা কিন্তু steep ভাবে, not directly, it's not going upwards. It actually is increasing, but very slowly with every unit, it becomes flatter and flatter. Reason is because marginal utility is decreasing. হ্যাঁ, marginal utility positive আমাদের অ্যাড হচ্ছে, আমরা 1 ইউনিট কনজিউম করলে সেটা কিছু না কিছু স্যাটিসফ্যাকশন তো পাবো, but every time you will see the marginal utility is lower than the previous. That's because that's how we actually behave as consumers. এই যে বুফেতে গিয়ে আমরা প্লেটস খাচ্ছি, the second plate will give me satisfaction but less than the first plate. The third plate will give me some happiness, some satisfaction, utility, but less than the second plate, and so on. As we consume more and more of something, the marginal utility from it tends to decrease. So as every new unit of clamp will give me less utility, less satisfaction than the previous one. So 6th clamp থেকে আমি পাচ্ছি 5 utils of satisfaction. Whereas from the 5th clamp, I actually got 7 utils of satisfaction. Whereas from the 4th clamp, I got 9 utils of satisfaction. So marginal utility tends to actually fall as we consume more and more of something. এই marginal utility টাকে আমরা ডায়াগ্রামে প্লট করে দেখাতে পারবো। It will be a downward হচ্ছে মার্জিনাল ইউটিলিটি ডিপেন্ডস অন কোয়ান্টিটি, যত কোয়ান্টিটি কনজাম্পশন বাড়ছে মার্জিনাল ইউটিলিটি কমতে থাকবে। So if I draw it in a diagram, the quantity will be on our horizontal axis and the marginal utility per clamp will be on the vertical axis. Now এখানে marginal কোনো value, this is something you need to concentrate on. সবাই শুনতে পাচ্ছি clearly?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Whenever we are drawing anything that's marginal plotting. So আমরা next topic এ দেখবো marginal cost. Whenever you're plotting anything marginal, the plotting is slightly different. On the horizontal axis, it's done between 2 points. That's how we plot marginal values. So first কাজ কি, আমরা আগে axis গুলাকে draw করে নিব. We have our quantity of clamps. We have up to 9 clamps, and we're going to have our marginal utility. Marginal utility is the highest is 15, and the lowest is, in this example, it's -1. It's not necessary যে আমাদের নেগেটিভে যাবে মার্জিনাল ইউটিলিটি। সাধারণত অ্যাজ আ কনজিউমার নেগেটিভে যাওয়ার আগেই আমরা কিন্তু কনজাম্পশন বন্ধ করে দিই, বিকজ নেগেটিভ মানে কি, দিস ইউটিলিটি ইউ আর অ্যাকচুয়ালি হার্মিং ইয়োরসেলফ রাদার দেন এনজয়িং দ্য সিচুয়েশন। So generally we stop before that. So some cases you may reach negative, some cases you may not, but generally marginal utility falls. That's the whole idea. সেটা নেগেটিভে রিচ করছে কিনা, that's not the point. The point is it falls with consumption. Okay, so on the vertical axis, we are going to draw the marginal utility. So it's from the lowest is -1 and the highest is 15. So এখানে plot করা হয়েছে from -2 up to 16. Now let's see how we can plot it. So the first clamp gives me 15 joules of utility. So first clamp কে যখন আমরা plot করব, আমাদের on the horizontal axis, on the axis for the quantity, it will be plotted exactly between 0 and 1, in the middle. দেখা যাচ্ছে the red line between 0 and 1? Okay. This is where we plot the whole idea is what happens to our consumption as we go from 0 to 1. That's the whole idea. That's why we plot in the middle. So between 0 and 1, আমরা plot করব the utility, marginal utility from the first clamp. However, vertical axis এ যেখানে marginal utility আছে সেটা আমাদের নরমালি যেভাবে আমরা ডায়াগ্রাম আঁকি প্লট করি ওভাবেই হবে। সেটা কি, which is 15. So exactly between 14 and 16 হচ্ছে 15, সেটার জায়গায় প্লট হচ্ছে। Only quantity-টা is being plotted between 2 points in the middle. This is where your marginal utility for the first clamp is being plotted. Similarly for the second clamp থেকে marginal utility হচ্ছে 13 joules. So it will be plotted between 1 and 2 in our horizontal axis, second clamp. So exactly between 1 and 2, which is this point, whereas 13টা normally plot হবে। 13টা কোথায় আছে আমাদের vertical axis এ, exactly between 12 and 14. This is our marginal utility from the second clamp. Similarly, if I had to draw the marginal utility from the third clamp থেকে আমরা পাচ্ছি 11 joules. So between 2 and 3, this is where the quantity will be plotted. However, the marginal utility will be plotted as regular. আমরা regularly যেভাবে plot করি. So this is 11টা হচ্ছে এখানে. This is where the marginal utility from the third clamp will be plotted. এভাবে করে আমরা প্রতিটা পয়েন্টকে প্লট করব। Can you see the quantity is always between 2 points? দেখা যাচ্ছে? সবাই দেখতে পাচ্ছে কোয়ান্টিটি? Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
But our marginal utility আমাদের যে vertical axis এ যা থাকবে সেটা normally আমরা plot করব যেভাবে আমরা সবসময় করি, যে if it's 10 it will be plotted at 10. Always remember that. Whenever we are plotting marginal values on the horizontal axis, on the axis for quantity, it's always plotted between 2 points. The idea is what happens if I go from 0 to 1, 1 to 2, if my behavior changes. That's the whole idea. So এখানে we will see almost always marginal utility tends to fall with consumption. কিছু exceptions থাকতে পারে, such as adventure sports, such as roller coaster rides, such as cigarette smoking. They tend to have basically upward sloping marginal utility curves. সাধারণত first time you get on a roller coaster, you're very scared, you don't enjoy it as much. The second time you may enjoy it a little more. The third time you'll have a little more fun, probably. সেটাও কিন্তু একটা পয়েন্টের পরে ফল করা শুরু করবে, But there are exceptions, but generally almost all goods and services have a downward sloping marginal utility curve. আমি যত একটা জিনিস করছি ততই every new unit gives me less happiness than before. So this basically brings us to the idea of diminishing marginal utility. It diminishes, it becomes smaller and smaller as we consume more and more. যত বেশি একটা জিনিস করতে থাকবো সেটার থেকে ইউটিলিটি আমরা কম পাবো every time. Diminishing marginal utility. এটা সবাই বুঝতে পারছে?
Yes, Miss.
Okay. So this behavior of marginal utility is so common that we have a law or a principle for it, which is known as the principle of diminishing marginal utility, or the law of diminishing marginal utility. Like the law of demand, the law of supply, you have a law of diminishing marginal utility, which states that each additional unit of a good or service consumed, one more unit of a good or service consumed, adds less to total utility than the previous unit. This is basically telling you the marginal utility falls with consumption. Every new unit of consumption, every time I have one more clamp, this will give me less utility, less marginal utility from the previous one. So the third clamp added 11 utos to my total utility. That was the marginal utility. Whereas the fourth clamp added 9 utos to my total utility. That was the marginal utility from the fourth clamp. So every additional unit of consumption will add or increase the total utility by less than the previous one. So total utility বাড়ছে কিন্তু every time last time থেকে কম করে বাড়ছে. So marginal utility is actually diminishing. এটাতে কারো কোনো question আছে? You should be clear about this. Any questions here?
No, ma'am.
Okay. Now what we want to look at is how do I make a decision on which consumption bundle? এই যে আমাদের কাছে যদি different consumption bundles থাকে, let's say one has a dozen of apples, a pair of jeans and a shirt, and the other has half a dozen of apple, 2 shirts and 2 pairs of jeans. Which one should I choose? The idea is we want to find our optimal consumption bundle, the bundle that gives me the highest total utility. So আমরা কি চেষ্টা করছি যেখানে বেশি ইউটিলিটি পাবো সেটাই কনজিউম করতে. However, utility cannot be the only way we can make a decision on consuming goods and services, because in order to consume goods and services you need money. You need to have a budget. The goods and services cost some money, they have a price, and সবকিছু মিলে আমাদের ডিসিশন নিতে হবে. That's why আমরা এখন নিয়ে আসবো budgets and budget constraints, and based on the budget we're going to figure out what are the different consumption bundles that are affordable to me, and among those affordable consumption bundles which one should I choose. Reason ki amader there's scarcity, our budgets are limited. We cannot just have as much of a good as we want. We have to spend some money on it. So even if a bundle gives me the highest utility, it may not be affordable. So তখন আমার কি করতে হবে? Affordable bundles এর মধ্যে চুজ করে নিতে হবে যে this is the combination of the goods and services I should be consuming, because among all the ones that I can afford, this gives me the highest total utility. Is everyone able to follow? সবাই বুঝতে পারছে আমি কি বলছি?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So এখানে আমরা কি করব? We have some information about a consumer, about the goods and services he is consuming, his weekly income, so his budget, and what are the possible choices? What are the possible consumption bundles? And among them, we need to figure out which one he should choose. So এটার জন্য we need to keep in mind something known as a budget constraint. A budget constraint is basically telling you that your expenditure on a bundle cannot exceed your income or your budget. The idea is we are not borrowing, আমাদের borrow করার বা লোন নেওয়ার কোনো idea নেই, we don't have any savings. So আমাদের যা consumption তা আমাদের budget বা income দিয়ে করতে হবে. Obviously, you cannot, if you can't borrow from someone and if you don't have any savings, you cannot spend more than your budget. Is there any way আমার budget থেকে বেশি spend করার? If I don't have savings or if I don't borrow, আমার বাজেটে বেশি কি spend করার কোনো way আছে?
No, ma'am.
No. So the budget constraint is telling you that the total expenditure on the goods and services in your bundle cannot exceed your total income or your budget. It should be less than or equal to your budget. So এখানে we have an example of a person who is consuming, who has a weekly income of 20 taka. And in a week, let's say this is a very simple example, simple model. In a week, this person consumes two goods, potato chips and pens. A 20 taka দিয়ে সে potato chips আর pens consume করে. Per packet of chips costs 4 taka, that's the price, and per pen costs 2 taka. Now our question is, what are the consumption bundles that are possible? That is, what are the different combinations of potato chips and pens that are possible given the price and the budget? It's very similar to PPF. PPF এর মতোই কিন্তু এটা আমরা কম্বিনেশন খোঁজার চেষ্টা করছি যে এই বান্ডেলে আমার হয়তো 3টা চিপস আছে, একটা পেন আছে, আরেকটা বান্ডেলে 4টা চিপস আছে, 2টা পেন আছে, which one should I consume? So first কাজ হচ্ছে আমরা সব বান্ডলগুলোকে ক্যালকুলেট করে নিব because we want to draw it in a diagram. So first we are going to find, as human beings, as consumers, we want more from what we have. আমাদের কাছে যা আছে, we want to maximize it. We want to get the most out of things. So we are going to find those bundles that cost exactly as the budget I have or my total income. So the total expenditure on potato chips, the total expenditure on pens equal to our total income. সেই বান্ডেলগুলো পাবো, সেই বান্ডেলগুলো আমরা ক্যালকুলেট করব, those combinations of chips and pens that cost exactly 20 টাকা. 20 টাকা দিয়ে আমি ম্যাক্সিমাম কতটুকু কনজিউম করতে পারবো, আগে সেই বান্ডেলগুলো বের করব, বিকজ অবভিয়াসলি ইফ আই ক্যান হ্যাভ মোর, ওয়াই উইল আই হ্যাভ লেস? আমি এই বান্ডেলগুলোর মধ্যেই তাহলে চুজ করব। সবাই বুঝতে পারছে এটা?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So let's find the bundles because we want to find our consumption possibilities. These are known as the consumption possibilities. These are basically those combinations of potato chips and pens we can consume given the income or the budget we have and the prices. Prevailing money, their current prices. We are assuming this is not changing. This is not changing based on the information, what is the most we can consume. These are our consumption possibilities. সেটাকে আমরা ডায়াগ্রামে ড্র করব, আর সেই ডায়াগ্রামটাকে আমরা বলে থাকি the budget line. তো প্রথমে আমরা এরকম কনজাম্পশন বান্ডলকে বের করে দিব। The goal is your total cost should be equal to 20 taka, my budget. So that means I need to start off with any one good. So let's say you are consuming 0 potato chips. So 0 potato chips. So 0 potato chips will cost you 0 টাকা। এখন আমার হাতে কতটুকু টাকা বাকি আছে? If I don't buy any potato chips, it's costing me 0 taka. How much money do I have left in my budget?
20 টাকাই।
20 টাকা। এখন 20 টাকা দিয়ে আমি কয়টা পেন কনজিউম করতে পারবো? Each pen is 2 টাকা। তাহলে 20 pens, sorry, তাহলে 20 টাকা would help me buy how many pens?
10 pence.
10. 20 divided by 2, which is 10 pence. So my first combination is with 20 taka, if I spend the whole 20 taka, in a week, I can consume 0 potato chips and 10 pence at most. এর বেশি possible না. Similarly, suppose I consume 1 packet of chips. তাহলে 1 packet of chips costs me 4 taka. So that means I've already spent 4 taka. তাহলে 20 minus 4 gives me 16 taka left. Now I'm going to use this 16 taka to buy pens. How many pens can I buy?
8.
16 divided by 2. Each pen is 2 taka. Total, I have 16 taka left. So 16 divided by 2 gives you 8 pens. So when you are consuming 1 packet of chips, you can consume up to 8 pens. Similarly, suppose you have 3, you're buying 3 potato chips. How much does 3 potato chips cost you?
12 টাকা।
So this is 4 taka, this is 2 taka. So 3 potato chips will cost you 4 into 3, which is 12 taka. So you've already spent 12 taka. How much money do you have left in your budget?
8.
20 minus 12 is 8 taka. এখন এই 8 টাকা দিয়ে আমাদের পেন্স কনজিউম করতে হবে। হাউ মেনি পেন্স?
4.
4. 8 টাকা divided by 2 টাকা. Each pen is 2 টাকা. So 4 pence. That means when you are consuming 3 potato chips, you can consume up to 4 pence. এটা কি সবাই বুঝতে পারছি ক্যালকুলেশনটা কিভাবে আমরা বান্ডলটাকে বের করছি?
Yes, ma'am.
For example, when you're consuming 5 potato chips, total cost is 20 taka. So 5 into 4 gives you 20. That means you cannot consume any more pens. 5টার বেশি আমি potato chips এমনিও কনজিউম করতে পারবো না। এখানে you cannot get negative pens, that's not possible. So you are going to get such bundles. এখানে আমাদের টোটাল 6টা বান্ডেল এসেছে। Every bundle cost
ম্যাম শুনতেছি না কিছু।
Can everyone hear me?
নো ম্যাম আটকে আসতেছিল মানে
এখন শোনা যাচ্ছে?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
Okay.
ma'am.
What was the last thing that you heard before it got disconnected? Last কি বলেছিলাম ডিসকানেক্ট হওয়ার আগে?
চার্টের কথাটা লাস্টে
আচ্ছা।
যে পটেটো চিপস 5
Okay, ঠিক আছে. So that means only you missed 2 seconds of it. So up to 5 potato chips can be consumed with the 20 taka you have because each potato chips costs 4 taka. So once you've already consumed 5 potato chips, you cannot consume any more pens. So এভাবে we're going to find different combinations or different basically bundles that will have different amounts of potato chips and pens. এইটা ক্যালকুলেশন কি সবাই বুঝতে পেরেছে যে কিভাবে বান্ডেলগুলোকে আমরা ক্যালকুলেট করব? Are you able to understand this?
ইয়েস ম্যাম।
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
How to calculate
Yes,
the
ma'am.
bundles? So each of these bundle costs the same. The point is using all the 20 taka and given the current prices, how many potato chips and pens I can consume. We'll get different combinations. Whenever you're finding these different combinations and bundles, whenever you're calculating them, always start with the one that costs more. If you start with pen, then তখন কি হবে 10, 9, 8, 7 এরকম করে অনেকগুলো বান্ডল আসবে। But obviously, if you have 9 pens, you'll have some fraction. You cannot have half a packet of chips. It's not possible, right? You can't buy half a packet of chips. It's one complete packet of chips. So always start with the one that is more expensive. সেটাকে 0, 1, 2 করে increase করতে থাকো. It becomes easier to calculate. Okay, সবাই শুনতে পাচ্ছি clearly?
ইয়েস ম্যাম।
ঠিক আছে। এখন এই যে বান্ডলগুলো
Yes,
consumption bundle, these are our consumption possibilities. They all cost the same. I want to know which one I want to consume because সবগুলো একই মানে অ্যামাউন্টের টাকা স্পেন্ড হচ্ছে। সো সেটার ডিসিশন আমরা একটু পরে নিব। Before that, we are going to draw it in a curve. This curve that we are going to draw is going to be known as the budget line. এটা কনজিউমারের বাজেট লাইন. It's very similar to the concept of PBF. Budget line কি বলছে? That given the resources, which is the budget and the price I have, what is the maximum I can consume of both the goods together? Very similar to the idea of PPF. So এখানে pens আমরা draw করেছি on the vertical axis and quantity of chips in the horizontal axis. Doesn't matter which axis you draw, you're going to get the same downward sloping straight line. So first কাজ কি আমরা সেটাকে প্লট করব। আমাদের কম্বিনেশন A কি 0 potato chips and 10 pens. So you have 0 potato chips here and you have 10 pens here. This is combination A. 0 potato chips and 10 pens. Then you have 1 potato chips and 8 pens. So this is where your potato chips are and this is where your 8 pens are. This is our combination B. Then we have combination C, which is 2 potato chips and 6 pens. So the 2 potato chips are here and the 6 pens are here. So this is combination C. Similarly, you have combination D, which is 3 potato chips and 4 pence. So which is 3, 4. This is combination D. Combination E has 4 potato chips and 2 pence, whereas combination F has 5 potato chips and 0 pence. So these are our all consumption possibilities. Each of these bundle cost the same 20 taka. When I join them, I have something known as the budget line. A blue line ke amra budget line bole thaki. A budget line to separate what is affordable and what is unaffordable. Everything that is on the budget line, all the combinations, ekhane A, B, C, D, E, F, or anything inside it, ekhane to ashole half chips ba half pen possible na, tai we don't have combinations in the middle. But if it was like kgs or meters or things like that, we could have combinations between these points as well. Every combination, every consumption bundle on the budget line is affordable. It costs exactly as my budget. সবাই বুঝতে পারছে?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. এখানে anything on the budget line costs as much as your budget. Exactly 20 টাকা. That's affordable. Obviously 20 টাকা আমার কাছে আছে, 20 টাকা যদি cost হয়, I can afford it. Everything inside the budget line is also affordable. Everything that is inside the budget line is also affordable. Inside the budget line bolte ki bujhacche? That it costs less than my total budget actually. Very similar to your idea of PPF. PPF ki chilo inside money bujhacche je we are not using all the resources. We have more resources left. Think about, let's say, this combination. This one, where you have 1 potato chips and 4 pence. So 1 potato chips costs how much? 4 taka. 4 taka. And 4 pence costs 2 taka kore jodi hoy, 2 into 4, 8 taka. So what is the total cost of this bundle? 4 plus 8, which is 12 taka. So it's less than my total budget. So anything inside under your budget line is affordable, but it costs less than your budget. That means amar kache ki aro hate 8 taka ache, I should use that 8 taka. As a human being, as a rational consumer, I want more than less. That means I want to use that 8 taka. Whereas everything outside the budget line will be unaffordable. I don't have enough budget, I don't have enough money, or the price is too high. যে কোনো একটা কমতে হবে, হয় প্রাইস কমতে হবে গুডসের, অথবা আমার বাজেট বাড়তে হবে, না হলে আমি এই বাজেট লাইনের বাইরে কোনো কম্বিনেশন বা কোনো বান্ডেলকে অ্যাফোর্ড করতে পারবো না। Anything outside the budget line is unaffordable. Think about this combination. This has 4 packets of chips and 10 pence. So 4 packet of chips costs you 4 into 4, 16 taka. And 10 pence costs you 10 into 2, 20 taka, which means 16 plus 20, 36 taka. Do we have 36 taka?
No, ma'am.
No.
No, ma'am.
So given the current prices of pens and chips, given my current budget of 20 taka per week, I cannot afford this bundle. I will be able to afford it if the prices decrease, the price কমে গেল তাহলে আমি বেশি কিনতে পারবো, অথবা আমার বাজেট বেড়ে গেল, যে কোনো একটা। So anything on the budget line and anything inside the budget line, affordable. Anything on the budget line means that it costs exactly as much as the budget. Anything inside the budget line means it's cost less than the budget. Anything outside the budget line is unaffordable. It costs more than the budget I have currently. এটা সবাই বুঝতে পারছে?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Can you
Yes,
tell me why is it downward sloping? There must be a reason. The downward sloping কেন? চিন্তা করে
Miss opportunity cost এর কারণে।
Very good. Opportunity cost কেন আছে? There's a reason behind it. Opportunity
Miss
cost কখন?
potato chips এর কোয়ান্টিটি বাড়ার সাথে pens এর কোয়ান্টিটি কমে যাচ্ছে।
Okay, but why are we having to face opportunity cost? There's only one reason.
Budget is limited.
Budget is
20
limited.
টাকার মধ্যেই
Scarcity. Very good. because our budget is fixed at 20 taka. The prices are not changing. It's still the same. We cannot borrow. We don't have any savings. So আমাদের কি scarcity আছে. We have a limitation of budget. So that means this quantity of chips and pens and chips will be inversely related. If I want to increase my consumption of chips, I have to decrease my consumption of pens. Otherwise, I won't be able to afford it. আমি যদি এখন currently আমি bundle B consume করছি, and if I want to consume one more potato chips, that means I have to decrease my consumption of pens by 2. This week I am consuming bundle B, but next week I want to consume bundle C. I still have 20 taka, the prices are still the same. That means if I want 2 potato chips, I have to sacrifice how many pens? 2 pens. আমি যদি একটা potato chips বেশি consume করতে চাই, আমাকে 2টা pen এর consumption কমাতে হবে. So it's downward sloping. Similarly, if I want to consume more pens, I have to decrease the consumption of potato chips. একটা consumption বাড়ালে একটা consumption কমাতে হবে. There is an opportunity cost involved here because our budget is fixed and prices are not changing. So it's very similar to your concept of PPF. Okay. So we have already discussed all of this. এখন the question is, I know what my consumption possibilities are. I know these are all the bundles that cost exactly 20 taka. So I want to choose from them. The question is, which one should I choose? I want to find my optimal consumption bundle. This is the bundle that gives me the highest total utility given my budget constraint. Given my budget, given the prices of the goods, which of the bundle will give me the highest total utility? That is the one I want to choose. সবাই বুঝতে পারছে? আমাদের গোলটা কি এখানে? We want to maximize our total utility. So in order to answer this, we need a little more information. দেখা যাচ্ছে টেবলটা? Can you see the table?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Yes.
So on the left-hand side, we have the utility we receive from consuming potato chips. On the right-hand side, we have the utility that we experience from consuming pens. So every unit. So if I have 0 chips, how much utility am I receiving? If I have 3 chips, how much utility am I receiving, and so on. এরকম আমাদের different amounts of utility দেখাচ্ছে based on the amounts of potato chips or pens that we are consuming. তো আমাদের প্রথম কাজ হচ্ছে, এরকম কোন একটা টেবিল থাকলে আমাদের প্রথম কাজ হচ্ছে to locate our bundles. So এখানে টেবিলে কি দেয়া আছে? For example, when you have 2 potato chips, the 2 potato chips will give you in total 25 utils of satisfaction. Or suppose if you have 5 potato chips, the 5 potato chips will give you in total 36 utils of satisfaction. Whereas suppose you have 4 pens, if you have 4 pens, you're going to get in total 36.8 utils of satisfaction. Or let's say you have 8 pens, you're going to get in total, from those 8 pens, you're going to get 53.2 utils of satisfaction. So different amounts of pens and different amounts of potato chips, and how much total utility we receive from them. এটা কি বুঝতে পারছো সবাই? What it means, the numbers, what they actually mean? Are you able to understand this?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So first, we had 6 bundles. Let's find the total utility from those 6 bundles. So our bundle A. Bundle A te amader ki chilo? We had 0 potato chips and 10 pens. So we had 0 potato chips. So 0 potato chips থেকে আমরা কতটুকু utility পাবো?
Ma'am, 0 utility.
0. So that means 0 plus how many pens? We had 10 pens. 10 pens থেকে কতটুকু utility পাচ্ছি? Total utility?
56.7.
56.7. So this equals to 56.7 utils. So that means bundle A gives me 56.7 utils of satisfaction. Similarly, bundle B. Bundle B te ki chilo? Bundle B te we had 1 packet of chips and 8 pens. So 1 packet of chips gives me how much total utility?
15.
15 utils. I need to hear other voices. আমি ঘুরে ফিরে 2-3 জনের ভয়েস শুধু শুনছি. And we had in this bundle, we also had 8 pens. What is the total utility from 8 pens?
53.2.
53.2. So this is where 8 pence is. So that's 53.2. 53.2. So 15 plus 53.2 gives us 68.2 utils. So from bundle B, we are experiencing 68.2 utils of satisfaction. Obviously, I'm already জানি bundle A আমরা choose করব না. We already know there is another bundle which is giving me more utility. এভাবে কি করে আমরা প্রতি এই যে 6টা বান্ডেল আছে প্রত্যেকটারই আমরা টোটাল ইউটিলিটি বের করছি। So let me erase this. Bundle C. Bundle C তে কি আছে? Bundle C তে we have 2 potato chips and 6 pence. So what is the total utility from 2 potato chips?
25.
25 utils. So 2 potato chips gives me 25 utils of satisfaction plus 6 packet of chips.
47.
47. From 6 pence we get 47 utils of utility. So 47. So this is going to be 72 utils. So the total utility from bundle C is 72 utils. Will you be able to find the total utility for the rest of the 3 bundles?
Yes, miss.
Yes,
Pretty
ma'am.
straightforward. You have the information, you know the bundles, all you have to do is locate the amount of chips and pence. অনেক সময় আমি একটা জিনিস নোটিস করেছি স্টুডেন্টরা, it's because some students don't practice enough. When you don't practice enough, you make a mistake. যেরকম টেবল দিলে what they do is they just simply add the quantities like this. যে আচ্ছা এখানে first row তে I have 0 chips and 0 pence, so this is a bundle. Then they think, okay, the second row has 1 chips and 1 pen, this is a bundle. So let me just add 15 and 11.5. They just add whatever is in that row. Don't do that. Bundle আগে বের করব, then সেই বান্ডেলের টোটাল ইউটিলিটি বের করতে হবে। এটা কি বোঝা যাচ্ছে?
Yes, miss.
Okay. So এখানে অলরেডি ক্যালকুলেশন দেয়া আছে। You already know this. এখানে প্রতিটা বান্ডলের আমাদের টোটাল ইউটিলিটি অলরেডি বের করা আছে। That the utility from chips is here, the utility from pens is here. So let's look at bundle A. Bundle A gives us 56.7 utils of satisfaction. Bundle B gives us 68.2 utils. Bundle C gives us 72 utils. Bundle D gives us 67.8 utils. Bundle E gives 55.4 utils. And bundle F gives 36. Which one should I choose? Bundle C. The bundle which has 2 potato chips and 6 pence. That's the combination of the 2 goods that I should be consuming with the 20 taka I have. Because the 2 chips and the 6 pence together give me the highest total utility. So I should choose bundle C. প্রতিটা কিন্তু all of these cost the same. But bundle C gives me the highest total utility. এটা কি সবাই বুঝতে পারছে?
Yes, miss.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Any questions here so far? Do you have any questions? Yes, no? Okay. Okay, let's take a 5 minutes break and we'll continue from there. 5 minutes break. Yes, Tanvir, do you have something to say? Mohammed Tanvir?
No, ma'am. No, ma'am.
Okay, no, because you raised your hand, that's why. Is everyone here?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
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 Yes,
So
ma'am.
we looked at one way to figure out how to find our optimal consumption bundle, to find out that bundle which will give me the highest total utility. We can answer this question in another way. Rather than making it into a either this or that, this or that একটা situation ছিল that I have 5 bundles. Should I choose this bundle or that bundle? But should I choose bundle A or bundle B or bundle C? It was like an either or decision. We can actually make it into a marginal decision rather than an either or decision. We can make it into a how much decision. That if I have already consumed X amounts of a good and Y amounts of another good, how should I change my consumption? If I have some money left, how do I use that money? That which way should I spend that extra money that is left? Should I spend it on potato chips? Should I spend it on pens? Because that will help me understand whether it will help me to maximize my utility or not. এখন আমরা ডিসিশনটা অন্যভাবে নিব. It will be a how much problem. How much of a good should I consume? How much should I spend on one good? This brings us to the situation which is known as marginal decision making. That suppose you have 20 টাকার মধ্যে you have already spent, let's say 16 টাকা, you have 4 টাকা left. How should I spend this 4 টাকা? এই যে 4 টাকা আমার কাছে আছে 4 টাকা, so it's scarce, it's limited. How do I allocate this 4 টাকা? Should I spend it on a packet of chips or should I spend it on 2 pens? That's the question I'm asking. So the question is, if I have, let's say 1 taka left, what do I do with that 1 taka? Which one will make me better off than before? Will I be a little better off if I spend it on potato chips, or will I be a little better off if I spend it on pens? So এখানে কি হচ্ছে, এই যে মার্জিনাল টাকাটা, মার্জিনাল ডলার, because it's an American book, marginal dollar or marginal টাকাটাকে কিভাবে স্পেন্ড করছি? That's another way of figuring out which one is my optimal consumption bundle. How much of pens and potato chips should I consume? So how should I spend that $1 or that 1 taka that is left so that I get a bundle which gives me the highest total utility? This time we are bringing in marginal analysis into the picture. It's no longer just we have 6 bundles, সেটার মধ্যে আমাদেরকে চুজ করতে হচ্ছে. This time I'm asking myself, I have 1 টাকা left, আমি 19 টাকা already spend করেছি, এই 1 টাকাটাকে আমি কিভাবে খরচ করব? As a rational consumer, I should spend it where that gives me higher satisfaction. If by spending 1 taka on pens, I get more satisfaction than spending 1 taka on potato chips, I should spend it on pens. Is everyone following?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
Yes, ma'am.
So in order to understand or basically use marginal analysis, we need to calculate something known as the marginal utility per taka. So we want to find the marginal utility per taka or per dollar spent on a good. That's what we are trying to find. Marginal utility per taka or per dollar of a good actually means how much utility, how much additional utility you receive from spending that 1 more taka on that good. আমি 1 টাকার বিনিময়ে কতটুকু ইউটিলিটি পাচ্ছি? That's the marginal utility per taka on that good. That is nothing but the marginal utility of that unit divided by the price of the good. That's the marginal utility per taka. So for example, if you have 6, let's say potato chips, 6th potato chips থেকে আমি হয়তো 10 utility পাচ্ছি from the 6th potato chips. The price of a potato chips is, let's say 2 taka. That means 10 divided by 2 gives you 5 utils per taka. এটা কি সবাই বুঝতে পারছে? 10 utils divided by the price. আমাদের 6 নাম্বার প্যাকেট অফ চিপস থেকে 10 utils of satisfaction পাওয়া যাচ্ছে. That's the marginal utility from the 6th packet of chips. What is the price of a packet of chips? 2 taka. That means for every taka I am spending, in return I am receiving 5 utils of satisfaction. This is the marginal utility per taka of chips. Marginal utility from that unit divided by the price of the good. এটা কি বোঝা যাচ্ছে?
ম্যাম আরেকবার একটু বলেন যে 10টা মানে
এখানে একটা জাস্ট র্যান্ডম এক্সাম্পল দিয়েছি যে সাপোজ you're consuming the 6th packet of chips. Let's assume any number, doesn't matter. 6th packet of chips consume করলে সেটা থেকে আমরা 10 utils satisfaction পাবো. The marginal utility from the 6th packet of chips is 10 utils. আমরা যখন 6 নাম্বার প্যাকেটটা কনজিউম করব সেটা থেকে 10 utils পাবো satisfaction. Suppose the price of a packet of chips is 2 টাকা. তাহলে প্রতিটা চিপস কি 2 টাকা করে? আমি যদি 6 নাম্বার প্যাকেট অফ চিপস কিনতে চাই আমাকে 2 টাকা খরচ করতে হবে, রাইট?
ইয়েস ম্যাম।
ওকে, সো যখন আমি 2 টাকাটা খরচ করছি আর আমি 6 নাম্বার প্যাকেটটা বাই করছি, পারচেজ করছি, কনজিউম করছি, রিটার্নে কি আমি 10 utils of utility বা স্যাটিসফ্যাকশন পাচ্ছি, রাইট?
ইয়েস ম্যাম।
Okay, so that means what? 10 divided by 2. This is what? Nothing but 5 by 1. একই জিনিস না? 10 divided by 2 is the same thing as 5 divided by 1.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, this means every time, so this means if I spend 1 taka, in return I'm getting 5 utils of satisfaction. এই 1 টাকা খরচ করার বিনিময়ে, in exchange for that 1 taka, I am getting 5 utils of satisfaction. That's the marginal utility per taka. এটা বোঝা যাচ্ছে?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Suppose this is the 6 packet of chips. Let's say you have এখানে chips থেকে আমাদের কি পেলাম 5 utils per টাকা. Suppose you have you're thinking about at the same time buying the fourth basically pen, fourth pen. এখন let's say from the fourth pen you are receiving let's say 4 utils of satisfaction. সবাই দেখতে পাচ্ছে?
Yes, miss.
Okay. From the fourth pen, you are getting 4 utils of satisfaction, utility. Suppose the price of a pen is, let's say 1 taka. So what is the marginal utility per pen? It's 4 utils. Let me write it again. It's 4 utils per taka. That means if I spend 1 taka, in return, I'm going to get 4 utils of satisfaction. If I spend 1 taka on chips, I'm going to get 5 utils of satisfaction. এখন এই আমার কাছে যদি 1 টাকা থাকে এটা কিসের উপর আমার খরচ করা উচিত? পেনের উপর নাকি চিপসের উপর? I have 1 টাকা, এই 1 টাকাটাকে আমি অ্যালোকেট করতে চাচ্ছি। I'm trying to decide কোনটার উপর স্পেন্ড করব। Should I spend it on chips or pens? When I spend 1 taka, I get 5 utils from chips. Whereas if I spend 1 taka, I get 4 utils.
Ma'am, চিপসে তো মনে হয় বেশি পাওয়া যেতেছে আর কি 5
Chips 5 is greater than 4. So that means এই 1 টাকা খরচ করলে in return আমাকে chips দিচ্ছে 5 utils of satisfaction, whereas pens দিচ্ছে 4 utils. So generally, whichever gives you more utility from every taka you're spending, you should spend on that. You should buy that good or service. That's how we behave. আমি যদি 1 টাকার বিনিময়ে বেশি পাই আমি নিশ্চয়ই সেটাই চাবো কনজিউম করতে, রাইট? নাকি কমটা নিব?
বেশিটাই নিব।
বেশিটাই নিব। That's the whole point here. The point now is যেহেতু এখন we know what marginal utility per taka or per dollar actually means, we're going to figure out how to find that bundle where we get the highest utility using this concept. So in order to answer this question, we need something known as the utility maximizing principle of marginal analysis, or in short, equi-marginal principle. দুইটা একই জিনিস। The utility maximizing principle of marginal analysis is also known as the equi-marginal principle. This is telling us where the consumer is going to be at equilibrium, basically to find the optimal bundle, the bundle that gives me the highest total utility. যখনই আমরা highest total utility বান্ডলটা পেয়ে যাব, that means the consumer is at equilibrium. This consumer doesn't want to move away from this bundle, because if he or she moves away from this bundle, equilibrium থেকে যদি সরে যায়, তার actually total utility কমে যাবে। এখন এটাকে বের করার জন্য we are going to use this principle. The principle states that the marginal utility per dollar spent must be the same for all goods and services in the optimal consumption bundle. So if I have, let's say, 3 consumption bundles and different amounts of goods আছে, যে বান্ডলটায় প্রতিটা গুডের marginal utility per টাকা equal হবে, সেটাই আমাদের optimal consumption bundle. So suppose in your bundle you have good A and good B. দুইটা গুড আছে, এখানে more than 2 goods হতে পারতো, 5, 10, 12 goods. Let's say you have pens and potato chips. If in a bundle, let's say একটা bundle you have, let's say bundle A te you have 2 potato chips and 3 pens. Let's say bundle B te you have 4 potato chips and 1 pen. Let's say in bundle C you have 5 potato chips, let's say 1 potato chips, and let's say you have 5 pens. These are the different bundles you have. Among these different bundles, যে কোনো একটা বান্ডলে যদি marginal utility of good A divided by price of good A, suppose good A is potato chips, marginal utility from the second potato chips divided by the price of the potato chips is equal to the marginal utility of the third pen divided by the price of the third pen. If they're equal, that bundle is the optimal consumption bundle. এখানে এই যে রেশিওটা has to be the same. If you have multiple bundles of potato chips and pens, whichever bundle, the marginal utility per taka of chips is the same as marginal utility per pen That means this is your optimal consumption bundle. That gives you the total highest utility. এটা কি সবাই বুঝতে পারছে? আমি আবার বুঝাবো না বুঝলে। Are you able to understand this?
ম্যাম আরেকবার বললে ভালো হয় আর কি।
ওকে, এখানে গোলটা কি যে রেশিও সমান হতে হবে ফর অল দ্য গুডস। হোয়াট রেশিও? মার্জিনাল ইউটিলিটি ডিভাইডেড বাই দ্য প্রাইস। মার্জিনাল ইউটিলিটি পার টাকা অফ দ্যাট গুড, it has to be the same for all goods. If your bundle has two goods, good A and B, you have bundle A, you have good A, good B. These are the two goods you are consuming. That means if in that bundle, if the marginal utility per taka of good A is the same as the marginal utility per taka of good B, that means that is your optimal consumption bundle. এখানে দুইটা গুড আছে, you could have one more good, you could have three goods. So marginal utility of good C divided by price of good C. সবগুলো যদি equal হয়, that is the bundle that I should be consuming because that gives me the highest total utility. এখানে total utility information নেই, কিন্তু এই মার্জিনাল ইউটিলিটি ইনফরমেশন দিয়ে আমি বলতে পারবো যে আমার কাছে যদি টোটাল ইউটিলিটি ইনফরমেশন থাকতো, আমি সেটা অ্যাড করলে আমি দেখতাম যে বান্ডেলটাই এই রেশিওটা সমান ফর অল গুডস, সেটাই অপটিমাল কনজাম্পশন বান্ডেল। এখানে আমরা একটা এক্সাম্পল দেখবো। এখানে there is one consumption bundle. This week, this consumer is, let's say, consuming 10 apples and 10 oranges. This is his consumption bundle, which has 10 apples and 10 oranges. Is everyone following?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Suppose a 10th orange theke, from the 10th orange, from the last orange, the marginal utility is 28 utils. আমাদের 10 নম্বর অরেঞ্জ থেকে আমরা যে লাস্ট অরেঞ্জ থেকে সেটা থেকে 28 utils আমরা পাচ্ছি। Whereas from the 10th apple, let's say we are getting 20 utils. That's the marginal utility of the 10th apple, 20 utils of satisfaction. The price of orange per orange is 1 taka, per orange is, so per apple is also 1 taka. This is the price. Price change হচ্ছে না, একই প্রাইস থাকছে। অরেঞ্জের যা প্রাইস সেটাই থাকছে, অ্যাপলের যা প্রাইস সেটাই থাকছে। The question is this consumer at equilibrium? Is this bundle which has 10 apples and 10 oranges, is this bundle the optimal consumption bundle? Does it give you the total, the highest total utility? আমাদের তখন এই ইকুইমার্জিনাল প্রিন্সিপলটা ইউজ করতে হবে, আমাদের দুইটা রেশিও বের করতে হবে। So let's find the ratios first. So the first one, let's say marginal utility of oranges divided by price of orange. So marginal utility from the 10th orange is 28 utils and the price is 1 taka. That means what is the marginal utility per orange? Sorry, per taka? 28 utils. 28 utils per taka. 1 taka খরচ করলে in return you are getting 28 utils of satisfaction. Whereas what is the marginal utility per taka of apples? Marginal utility from the 10th apple divided by the price of an apple. So 10th apple থেকে কত পাচ্ছি? 20 utils divided by 1 taka. This is 28, this is 20. So if I spend 1 taka on an apple, in return I'm getting 20 utils. So are they the same? দুইটা রেশিও কি সমান হলো নাকি হয়নি?
No, ma'am.
No. The marginal utility per taka of oranges is 28 and the marginal utility of per taka of apples is 20. They are not equal to each other. That means, according to the equimarginal principle, this bundle is not the optimal consumption bundle. The bundle which has 10 apples and 10 oranges is not the optimal consumption bundle. So the answer is this consumer is not at equilibrium. He or she should change his consumption. কোনো একটা consumption বাড়াতে হবে, কোনো একটা consumption কমাতে হবে to find the optimal consumption bundle. আমাদের কাছে যদি ইনফরমেশন থাকতো of the total utility of the 10 apples and 10 oranges, দুইটাকে অ্যাড করে যেটা ইউটিলিটি আসতো আমরা দেখতাম সেটা অন্য কোনো বান্ডল থেকে আসলে কম। There is another bundle which is actually the optimal consumption bundle, not this. So your answer here is this is not the optimal consumption bundle. The consumer is not at equilibrium. Why? Because marginal utility per taka of orange and marginal utility per taka of apple are not the same. এটা কি সবাই বুঝতে পেরেছে এখন ইকুইমার্জিনাল প্রিন্সিপলটা কি বোঝাতে চাচ্ছে? Are you able to understand that the ratio has to be the same? So you tell me, as a consumer, which one should you consume more now? So এখানে কি 28 is higher than 20. So this is mu orange by P orange. This is mu apple by P apple. Which one should you consume more? Equal হওয়ার জন্য আমাদের এমন ভাবে কনজাম্পশন করতে হবে, একটা কনজাম্পশন বাড়াতে হবে, একটা কমাতে হবে, so that they are both equal to each other. Which one will you consume more, apples or oranges? Apple নাকি orange? শুনতে পাচ্ছ সবাই?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, which one should you consume more, apples or oranges?
ম্যাম দুইটা কি মানে ইকুয়ালি বিয়ামে নিতে হবে, তাহলে তো বাড়াইতে হবে, অ্যাপলটা বাড়াইলে
হুম
তাহলে আস্তে আস্তে মানে ইকুয়ালি
Okay.
বিয়ামে।
আমি বললি তুমি কেন বলছো অ্যাপল বাড়াতে, বিকজ অ্যাপলের কি নাম্বারটা ছোট। ইওর আইডিয়া ইজ এই নাম্বারটাকে আমি বাড়াতে হবে, তাহলে আমি অ্যাপল বেশি কনজিউম করব। দ্যাটস হোয়াট ইউ আর ট্রাইং টু সে, রাইট?
ইয়েস ম্যাম।
নো, এই নাম্বারটা বাড়াতে হলে আমার উল্টা করতে হবে, অ্যাপল কমাতে হবে। তুমি বলো, আমি 1 টাকা খরচ করলে 28 ইউটিলস পাচ্ছি অরেঞ্জ থেকে, ওয়্যারএজ 1 টাকা খরচ করলে 20 ইউটিলস পাচ্ছি অ্যাপল থেকে। আমি কোনটা কনজিউম করব? বেশি কোনটা কনজিউম করব? কোনটা আমাকে রিটার্নে বেশি দিচ্ছে?
ম্যাম অরেঞ্জ।
Orange. So I will consume more oranges because every time I'm spending 1 taka on orange, I'm getting more in return compared to every time I'm spending 1 taka on apples. As a rational consumer, যেটা আমাকে 1 টাকার বিনিময়ে বেশি দেবে, আমি সেটাই নিশ্চয়ই বেশি কনজিউম করতে চাবো, রাইট?
ইয়েস ম্যাম।
So here, in order for them to be equal, the question is what should I consume more so that this number becomes smaller and this number becomes bigger, so that they're equal to each other. So because for 1 taka in return I'm getting a higher marginal utility from oranges than apples, I will consume more oranges. আমি আরো 1 টাকা অরেঞ্জে বেশি স্পেন্ড করব, কিন্তু আমি যত কনজিউম করছি অরেঞ্জেস, মার্জিনাল ইউটিলিটি কি হচ্ছে অরেঞ্জের? আমরা যত কনজিউম করি মার্জিনাল ইউটিলিটি কি হয়?
ম্যাম কমে।
মার্জিনাল ইউটিলিটি কমতে থাকে, রাইট? যত কনজাম্পশন বাড়াবো, ডিমিনিশিং মার্জিনাল ইউটিলিটি, ল অফ ডিমিনিশিং মার্জিনাল ইউটিলিটি বলছে as I consume more of a good, the marginal utility from one more unit is lower than the previous one. That means if I consume more oranges, what will happen to the marginal utility?
ম্যাম কমতে থাকবে আরো।
এটা কমতে থাকবে। At the same time, as you're consuming more oranges, what does it mean? You're actually consuming less apples. If I consume less apples, what will happen to the marginal utility from apples? What will happen to the marginal utilities from apples? Can everyone hear me? আমি যদি কনজাম্পশন বাড়াই তাহলে মার্জিনাল ইউটিলিটি কমছে, তাহলে কনজাম্পশন কমালে মার্জিনাল ইউটিলিটি কি হওয়া উচিত? তাহলে two things are happening because my budget is limited. What's happening? As I consume more, if I spend 1 more taka on oranges, that means I'm consuming 1 more orange. That means marginal utility is falling, diminishing marginal utility যত কনজিউম করব। বিকজ আমি 1 টাকা কি করছি অরেঞ্জে স্পেন্ড করছি, অটোমেটিক্যালি ইট মিনস আমি অ্যাপলে 1 টাকা কম স্পেন্ড করছি। সো দ্যাট মিনস অ্যাজ আই এম রিডিউসিং মাই কনজাম্পশন অফ অ্যাপলস, মার্জিনাল ইউটিলিটি উইল অ্যাকচুয়ালি ইনক্রিজ। তাহলে কি হচ্ছে? অন দ্য লেফট হ্যান্ড সাইড দিস ইজ ফলিং, অন দ্য রাইট হ্যান্ড সাইড দিস ইজ রাইজিং। একটা পয়েন্টে গিয়ে তারা ইকুয়াল হবে। এটা কি সবাই বুঝতে পারছে?
ইয়েস ম্যাম।
So whichever gives you a higher utility per taka, consume more of that. As you consume more of that, the marginal utility is going to fall. Therefore, marginal utility per taka will also fall. On the other side, what is happening? You're consuming less of the other good. As you consume less of that other good, marginal utility rises, which means marginal utility per taka also rises. This is what's happening in the next slide. She কি করলো এখন? সে 11 oranges consume করছে and 9 apples. The marginal utility from the 11th orange is 25 utos. So 25 divided by the price is 1. So 25 utos per taka. Whereas এখন তার কাছে 9 apples consumption হচ্ছে. From the 9th apple, this person gets 25 utos of utility. The marginal utility of apple divided by price of apple. So 25 divided by 1. Now the marginal utility per taka of apple is 25. That means this bundle where this person has 9 apples and 11 oranges, equimarginal principle ki satisfy holo na, দুইটা সেম না?
Yes, ma'am.
এখন কোনো রিজন আছে আমার অ্যাপল বেশি কনজিউম করার অথবা অরেঞ্জ বেশি কনজিউম করার, এমন কোনো রিজন আছে? No, I am at equilibrium. I am at equilibrium. The marginal utility of oranges per taka and marginal utility of apples per taka are the same. There is no reason to change my consumption. So this bundle, which has 9 apples and 11 oranges, is the optimal consumption bundle. আমাদের কাছে যদি ইনফরমেশন থাকতো 9 apples এর টোটাল ইউটিলিটি আর 11 oranges এর টোটাল ইউটিলিটি, দুটাকে অ্যাড করলে আমি দেখতাম যে টোটাল ইউটিলিটিটা হায়ার হতো কম্পেয়ার টু দ্য টোটাল ইউটিলিটি অফ 10 oranges and 10 apples. So even without knowing that this is the optimal consumption. Here, কার কোনো question আছে? Any questions? Yes, no?
No, ma'am.
Okay, so go through it. We are almost done with this chapter. We just have one thing left. Next class এটা complete হবে. So I'll just take the attendance and the class is over. Sadia Alam,
Yes, ma'am.
Debobroto Ghosh,
Yes, ma'am.
Abul Hasnat,
Present, ma'am.
Fahad bin Kashim,
Yes, ma'am.
Nazmul Islam,
Yes, ma'am.
Ghulam Rabbani,
Ma'am.
Ramia Ishrat,
Present, ma'am.
Faisal Ahmed, present. Abir Hassan,
Yes, ma'am.
Ashraful Hassan, Zerin Taslim, Mohammad Jakiuddin,
মিস
জাকির
ও
হোসেন।
এতক্ষণ ছিল, এখন নাকি ওর কারেন্ট চলে গেছে।
ওকে, আমাকে তার ইমেল করতে হবে। তারিকুল ইসলাম,
Present, ma'am.
রাফিয়া আমিন,
Yes, ma'am.
আরশাদুল ইসলাম, মীর আরশাদুল ইসলাম, সিফাত খান, মোহাম্মদ সোহানুর রহমান,
Present, ma'am.
তানজিল আহমেদ,
প্রেজেন্ট ম্যাম।
জাইন তাসনিম সিফা,
Present, ma'am.
আল রাব্বি,
Present, ma'am.
নাদিয়া ইসলাম, ন্যান্সি ডায়েস,
Present, ma'am.
জুলিয়ান মল্লিক, তানভীর হাসনাত,
Present, ma'am.
আসাদুজ্জামান নূর,
Present, ma'am.
তাসিন রহমান, শ্রেয়সী হক, তানজিম ইসলাম,
Yes, ma'am.
ইমরান হাসান,
ইয়েস ম্যাম।
তানজিল হাসান,
Yes, ma'am.
সুমাইয়া নূর, মাইশা আফরিন, ইয়ামিন আহমেদ,
Present, ma'am.
সাইয়েদ শাহির আহমেদ, জেবা ফারিয়া,
Present, ma'am.
হুমায়রা কবির,
Present, ma'am.
ফারিয়া হোসেন।
Present, ma'am.
ওকে, ঠিক আছে, ক্লাস ইজ ওভার, ইউ ক্যান লিভ। ইয়েস, বলো।
ম্যাম, জুলিয়ান মল্লিকের ফুপু নাকি মারা গেছে।
ম্যাম আমার প্রেজেন্ট নাও নেই।
তোমার প্রেজেন্ট আমি অনেকবার ডেকেছি তোমার নাম। ওকে, জুলিয়ান।
মিস আমারও
আচ্ছা, ঠিক আছে।
নেট কানেকশনে একটু সমস্যা ছিল দেখে।
একটু দাঁড়াও, আবার বলো। কে বলছে? সুমাইয়া নূর?
জি মিস।
ওকে, ঠিক আছে।